What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox 64 3D. In the last episode, we were on the easy path, and we took on Sector X. And in this episode, well, we're back up on the hard path, and we're gonna take on the next mission, Zonus.
There's an enemy base there?
Affirmative, General.
Alright, now Zonus is actually one of my favorite levels. I'm not sure why, because I really don't have too many memories of it from when I was a kid, but for whatever reason, since I've been replaying this game a lot, this is one of those levels that just like sticks out in my head, and I'm not sure why, because it's really not that like interesting or that nice to look at. It's actually kind of gross, but I guess just the atmosphere of like a toxic planet and stuff like that is really cool to me. And what's even cooler, the characters actually talk about this, but like they're surprised that Zonus is actually like this, which to me tells me that at one point Zonus wasn't this toxic waste planet, but actually like maybe a beautiful tropical ocean planet, you know, that people would maybe even want to visit. But then of course Andross got a hold of it and turned it into what it is now. So it's kind of cool to imagine, you know, what it would be like if Andross never had influence over this planet. Now, the characters mentioned this briefly, but I'll go ahead and bring it up again just so I can give you guys like a quick understanding of what's going on in this level. But yes, there are a bunch of like searchlights in this level, and if you shoot them down, obviously they don't notice you. Now, if you get noticed by one of these searchlights, the amount of enemies that appear in this level is going to drastically increase, so honestly, you're going to want to avoid them. However, these searchlights play a secondary role in this level. They sort of determine whether you get the good ending or the bad ending. So if you want to get the bad ending first, like I do, you're going to need to get caught by these searchlights. However, I'm going to wait towards the end of this level to do that, just so I don't have to deal with as many enemies. But anyways, as you guys just saw, we introduced a new character, Cat. Now, Cat is to Falco what Bill is to Fox. So what I mean by that is, Falco and Cat know each other from some previous engagement or something, but the game doesn't really expand on that, so we really don't know too much about how those two characters sort of interact. It would be cool to know, but unfortunately the game just doesn't really tell us, so it's just sort of like tease that they know each other, and that's really about it. I really do wish the game would like go into detail about how those two other characters met, or maybe even a future Star Fox game would explain that, but honestly I doubt that's ever going to happen, so it's just going to remain a mystery or something like that. Oh well. Oh crap, I'm totally gonna miss that spotlight. Gosh dang it, man. I really wanted to put that off for as long as I could, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Now we're unfortunately gonna have to deal with a ton more enemies for the rest of this level, especially this next part too. This next part is sort of like where that ton of enemies show up too. So it's like we literally got spotted at like the worst possible moment, which really bad, but whatever, we'll deal with it. And holy crap, can I stop running into stuff? My gosh, I need to fly better. It's a good thing that I am not a pilot, otherwise I would probably just like kill myself on like the first mission, but whatever. I'm actually really excited for the boss of this level. I'm not sure why. I think it's one of my favorite bosses in the entire game, just because the character of the boss is really funny in my personal opinion. Like, I really like his character. Plus, the boss battle itself, it's actually kind of challenging if you don't know what you're doing. And even if you do know what you're doing and you just like do it wrong, it can still be a problem. So I don't know, I just think it's a really well done boss battle, and I'm excited to actually take it on. But first, we need to make our way through the rest of this fleet and hopefully not get blown up in the process. Thank goodness we got that third golden ring. My gosh, that could not have come at like a better time. Now if I could just get some more silver rings to maybe restore the rest of my HP, that would be great. We might actually be able to do that too, because I think there's actually like an area where I can shoot a bunch of things to actually get some more HP. I think it's coming up. Oh yeah, these things right here. So these are like landmines, I think, and if you go over them, I'm pretty sure they explode, but if you shoot them, yeah, they can give you like silver rings and stuff. So there we go. We are all the way back at full health, and now it's time to take on the boss. This guy's like a pirate, and I just love pirates, so that explains why I like this guy a lot. But look at this dude's ship. Like, this thing is menacing, man. You do not want to mess with it. Now, this is one of the few boss fights in this game where pretty much you're going to want to use smart bombs exclusively, but don't worry, this guy will pretty much just hand them to you. You can shoot like the little cannonballs that he shoots at you to get more smart bombs, and even the depth charges that he throws into the water, you can shoot those, and I believe those will also give you smart bombs as well. But basically, after you shoot off the exhaust pipes, you want to shoot a bomb at like his two side things, and now if we can shoot enough bombs at his crane. Ah, dang it, we didn't do fast enough, crap. But basically, you're supposed to shoot smart bombs at the crane and break that before he has the opportunity to bring back up, like, the side of his ship or whatever. So hopefully we can do it this time. Sometimes, oh, there we go, we actually got it. Yeah, sometimes for whatever reason, like, it doesn't register the second bomb, so you need to wait a little bit longer. Alright, so now we just need to shoot off the next side. Just gotta wait for a clear shot, and there we go. Alright, so now that both sides are done, let's just shoot the center. I really don't care how much damage I take here because this guy is already dead. I knew I'd be able to tank that damage up, no problem anyways. So, there we go. We beat one of my favorite bosses, and now he's gone. So that's kind of sad, but you know what? I mean, maybe now that the boss is gone and, like, Andross's control of this planet has ceased, maybe Zonus will turn back into its normal self. Like, that'd be kind of cool, right? Although, I doubt we'll ever see it.
Where'd you go?
And yeah, I don't know, Falco. Cat's gone. You know, Falco seemed kind of upset about that, but I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do about it. Sort of just adds to the mystery, I guess. And yes, since this was the quote-unquote bad ending for this level, it's going to take us back down to the medium path to the planet Macbeth. But of course, we're not done with Zonus just yet. Oh, no, no. We need to jump right back into it and take on the hard ending. So, I will see you guys in a second. Alright, so here we are back at the checkpoint for this level. Now, in case I haven't made this perfectly clear, to get the hard ending for this mission, what you want to do is make sure you take out every single searchlight. You cannot get spotted by a single one of them throughout this entire level, so be very, very careful. And your number one priority should be taking them out, rather than like dealing with enemies or anything like that. So as long as you take out all the spotlights, you're pretty much fine. And yeah, as you can tell, like, this entire mission is a lot calmer now that like we haven't been spotted by the searchlights. So it's actually going to be a pretty easy ride from here on out, assuming we can actually do the rest of this level without getting caught by any spotlights. But we should be fine since we actually already destroyed most of the hard ones. Plus, look at the bright side, at least we do get to fight the boss of this level one more time, which, of course, I'm looking forward to, and maybe I'll do a little bit better this time around, because, honestly, the first time, I did kind of meh, and I'm pretty sure I can do better than that, so hopefully we can pull that off this time. Although, honestly, it doesn't really matter as long as I, you know, beat the boss. I'm not trying to be, like, the best at this game or anything like that, just slightly above mediocre. That's sort of what I'm aiming for. Anyways, you know, I really wish I could actually show off the multiplayer of this game, but unfortunately, it's local multiplayer only, so if I ever did want to show that off, I'd probably have to wait until myself and some of my YouTube friends actually got together again, and then maybe I could show it off then if one of them actually wanted to record with me. So I might keep that in mind, because I do believe we have plans to meet up before the end of this year, so maybe I can actually get that done. And that'd be cool because, like I said before, most of the memories I have of this game are of the multiplayer, since, you know, that's what me and my friends always used to play, and me not owning an N64 sort of limited me on what I could actually, you know, play of this game in terms of single player. Anyways, we finally made it back to the boss fight, and since we did not get spotted by a single searchlight, we are good to go. As long as we destroy this guy, we have gotten the hard ending for this level. Alright, so hopefully we can do this just a little bit quicker than last time. I'm gonna try and just, like, shoot down both of these exhaust pipes right and quick. Oh, wow, we actually got both of them with one bomb. That was freaking sweet, man. Nice. Alright, let's try and take off one of these, like, side things. Sometimes if you shoot a bomb too early, like, it'll hit the cannonball that he shoots out. So you kind of got to be careful with your timing there, and I'm not very good at it. Alright, let's see if I can take down this crane, though, before it reels up the other arm. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Dang it. We were just, like, a second too late. If my first or my second bomb didn't, like, screw up, we would have actually gotten that, but oh, well. It's kind of weird because you have to hit the crane in a very specific spot. Like, you need to make sure you hit it on the arm. And what? That actually worked? We only hit it once. I'm actually really surprised that that actually worked. But I'll take it, I guess. So there we go. Down goes the other arm. And this boss is almost done. Like, it's really weird. Like, sometimes things happen that you think wouldn't happen with this boss. And I can't really explain why that happens, but it does. So whatever, I'm not going to complain, but down goes my favorite boss for the last time. And now, we have successfully gotten the hardest ending to Zonus. So there we go. I believe this will actually let us continue on the hard path towards the next level, which is Sector Z, I believe. And Sector Z is actually another really cool level in my opinion, so I'm actually excited to play that too. But, of course, we'll have to wait to do that for a little bit later. Like, I'm trying to do these levels in somewhat of a order, although I'm not sure it's really going exactly how I had it planned out in my head. Like, originally I was going to do, you know, easy, medium, hard, and alternate, but since there's, like, sort of an odd number of planets in each, like, sector, it's not really easy to do that. Anyways, though, we'll take on Sector Z in a later episode. So if you enjoyed this part, like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.